Represento las calles de mi tierra. Mi bandera, ay, mi bandera. Puerto Rico y todos los latinos. Sonamos donde quiera.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network channel. We got the watch along here. It's Tuesday night, and we are ready to go. It is our NXT watch along, as we're going to bring in all the audience from all the different platforms, as we are live on the playback. Salute to everyone that's watching us on the playback, where you see the action with us on Rumba. You can watch the live event with us here on those two platforms. If you're watching me on YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? Thank you for all the love, the likes, the subscribes. Appreciate everyone on YouTube, on X Machine. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday to Daniel Barry Sports Highlight, who joins us in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you always shouting out in the chat, my man. Thank you so much. Everyone watching us on Twitch, Kick, Truvo, Instagram Live, Facebook Live, thank you so much. You can watch the wrestling with us on our playback app. That's of course, this is the Sports Jedi Network, Heel the Ring. We are Latino with wrestling voices. Chris will be joining me a little later. And of course, we want to shout out the female voice of the channel, the one and only, the Captain Canary. Salute to Canary as well. Chef Dan as well, our partner, my day one guy, Chef Dan, of course, and my son Austin, who does the MMA. Wanted to shout you guys out on the Sports Jedi Network channel. We're on the road for 30,000 subscribers. Don't be left out. We're going to get that 30,000 for the year's end, and I hope you guys are part of the ride. And we want to show our gratitude and thank you for those that have been behind us from the very day one 4 years ago. You know, we're on our anniversary. It's going to be 4 years here on YouTube streaming. You know, we've done everything from all different types of watch-alongs, from New York Knicks basketball, New York Yankees, Rangers, playoff hockey, football, professional wrestling, MMA, and more. We are a network of sports, so we love sports. If it's live, we watching it. A little, of course, with no reviewing of some Star Wars and Marvel and all that good stuff with Rican Reactions. Wanted to shout out our friends Alex Coquito as well. Check it out at Rican Reactions, and all the people throughout the 4 years that we have gone and made great associations, collaborations with, that has helped us grow in our channel. So I wanted to thank everyone, and I didn't give that moment to thank you so much. I appreciate you guys pretty much on our anniversary here. It's not technically the day of. I think it happened a couple of days ago, but I just wanted to give that anniversary of, you know, when we are been 4 years strong here on the going at least every day, every other day, strong with it. And we appreciate everybody that has tuned in. We're going to get back to the basketball watch along right now. We will be getting back to the New York Knicks basketball right now, just moving some things financially to get the league pass to get back on it. I do miss the start of the NBA season. I'm hopefully trying to get there before the Christmas games, get a couple games here for the Thanksgiving weekend back on, or the tournament. So right now, the basketball is a little bit of a hiatus. I miss seeing my Knicks fans, all my Knicks family. But right now, we're doing Lucha Libre. So this is the fallout from Halloween Havoc here tonight. We got a good one. We got new champions to celebrate. We got a new women's NXT champion in Tatum Paxley. We're going to hear what's next for Tay, what's going on for her. And the culling, also the women's North American title just got glamored up a bit. Blake Monroe, we will hear her first mission statement, her words as NXT Women's Champion. And of course, we got to find out what's next for the NXT Men's Champion, Ricky Saints, in a successful defense of his NXT Men's title against Trick Williams. Where does Trick Williams go? And we got a finals for in the men's speed tournament. Who is going to take that opportunity to challenge El Grande Americano for that speed championship? All this and more here coming up here at the top of the hour. You know, if you're watching along with us, thank you so much. We appreciate it again on a Tuesday night. Definitely appreciate everyone that's joining us. We got a good NXT here from beautiful Orlando, Florida, where I'm from. About 2.5 miles away. The Performance Center is from my home. And of course, beautiful weather, of course. But speaking of weather, we'll put our thoughts and prayers to Jamaica. Thoughts and prayers in a Category 5 that the hand of the Almighty Creator at mercy upon the beautiful island of Jamaica and the beautiful people there, safe and sound. These are natural disasters that we pray that where our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Jamaica, of course. So we got a lot of good wrestling here. We also got some two former faction members going at it one-on-one in Myles Borne, taking on Tavion Heights. It was going to be a good match there because these two guys are technically sound wrestlers and pretty much the future of NXT men's division. Tavion Heights having that great run going over to Noah to Japan and working Noah, working with the Great Muta, coming back a different aspect, his another level of his wrestling IQ. Loved it to see that there, and also for Myles, seeing him continue to grow and elevate for Myles Borne, taking that next step. The NXT men's division could use another baby face to step up. They don't need to challenge Ricky Saints currently right now, but they heel they can make. I guess Josh Briggs, easy to bring that ultra heel to grab and garner heat. You kind of need that monster baby face to come up, because I don't think Ricky Saints stays long on the NXT roster. So we'll see how that goes. You need someone to start grooming. Javon Evans is one of those uber baby faces, but we're talking about having him already elevated. As we're going to say good Tuesday to the one and only Tony in the building. Que pasa, pana? Todo bien? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Chris is going to join us a little later. He's running a little behind. Just text me, so he'll be here a little later on. We're going to have the NXT in about under 9 minutes. We'll put it on. You get to watch along with us. Yes, you could watch it on the CW. I know you could watch it at home. Why do I got to sit and watch someone on YouTube looking at a wrestling screen? Look, you do that to a lot of others. But this is the difference. We want you to interact. We want you to get together, have a conversation, either laugh, joke around, or just be there for other people. Just be there for people who are watching. Look, I could watch it. See that recliner there? I could lay my ass on that recliner, stretch out, lay down, all that good stuff. But then who am I going to get angry with when I see Dark State come out? And by the way, two-time newly crowned tag team champions, Dark State. I don't want to glaze over that or ignore it. Congratulations to them. But then who's going to? I mean, my dog, he's going to grab his toy, turn around, lick his ass, and leave. I love my Bruce and I love my Asher, but they're not going to give me that conversation in return. So that's why we have these watch-alongs, because we want you to participate. We want you to interact. We want you to tell me what you see. What don't you like about what's going on with the storyline or the wrestling, or the mistakes you saw. Maybe you saw something that we didn't see. I didn't see how the calling was trying to stop Izzy Dane from possibly costing Tatum Paxi the match. Good thing Canary was here to see that. Different set of eyes, different set of perspective, lenses. That's why we want you to come together as a community and have that conversation, a fun conversation in good spirit. And of course, if we don't agree, we could agree to disagree, because we're adults about it. We're not going to name call like other places and tell you to get out. Get them out of here, curse, call you the R word. And, no, that's that's immaturity. That's junior high school. You could like that. You could like those streams, but we just agree to disagree. But we're going to be wrestling fans, because we're coming from a point of loving the art of professional wrestling. That's what we want. We want the el amor and the appreciation, the love and the appreciation of the art of professional wrestling. That's why everyone's so passionate and so loving of the sport, of the art, and just want to express their expression, I guess. But some people don't have the maturity to go into that level of disagreeing and want, all right, we're not going to get anywhere. We're going to circle jerk around the block instead of crossing the street, and we'll just agree to disagree. But some people don't want to. They want to continue going around in circles. They want to go around in circles, but that's not us. We try not to. We try to, hey, we're all human. We all make mistakes, but it's not to each his own. We're going to talk about wrestling. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to celebrate it, like it or don't like it. Look, Monday Night Raw was a good one. Wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. It was good. It served its purpose to get us into the Saturday night's main event. I mentioned this on my watch-along yesterday. I said, where's the build for War Games? Boy, they're going to have to ramp it up. And what I was a little concerned, because you have 2 of those 4 weeks celebrating John Cena's last Monday Night Raw in Boston, celebrating John Cena's last Monday Night Raw, or the final Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden. So those are going to overshadow over the buildup of War Games, unless if they're incorporating that with it. Again, I don't know. We have to have that open mind, wait for creators to show us where they're going with it. We'll see where it goes. I kind of was like a little, they didn't do anything to advance War Games or the Survivor Series platform. So it's like, okay, I'm going to have an open mind. Let's see now here with NXT now, if they're, now they're going to start building for the NXT Gold Rush. It's a 2-week event at Madison Square Garden, November 18th, November 25th, with all the different titles. We're going to have Evolve, TNA, NXT, maybe, possibly, hopefully we get some kind of a mid-card, women mid-card from the main roster on Gold Rush will be nice. We'd like to see possibly maybe Julia have a match. Someone threatens Julia there. Would like to see that. Wouldn't mind that, especially with the lack of television time something Hershey's getting on the SmackDown brand, because let's face it, for the next couple of weeks, it's John Cena's going to be centric, taking time there. Even the women's, even Becky Lynch, the women's Intercontinental title, something along those lines, or even the women's tag teams, just something along those lines, especially that NXT doesn't have women's tag team titles anymore. Bring it to Gold Rush for the week for that, so it could be shown and give exposure and also television time for the ladies, if it makes sense. You have 2 weeks there. Don't give us the same repetitious or the same wrestlers wrestling those nights heavy, where this is a chance to showcase Kendal Gray. We want to see the Evolve champion, Kendal Gray, which you're going to see her tonight in action against Lash Legend. That's going to be a great matchup. She had a hell of a matchup against Kelly Armstrong to defeat her for that title. Match of the year, I always say it. Now, let's see it showcase. Let's see it now here. Let's use the television time that we have properly. We're gonna get TNA Knockouts champion Kelani Jordynne showcasing, I believe, her second title defense against a 4-time TNA Knockout champion in Jordynne Grace. That should be a good matchup. This is something that I'm looking forward to tonight. Hopefully they give it enough time to tell the story of that match. I personally, again, I might be a little bit of a TNA shill. I hope that's the main event. That's just me. I hope that's the main event, but we'll see where that goes there. Tony says we need WWE main roster, NXT, TNA to be involved in War Games. I don't know if they'll do it, because I don't know if they'll do it. Trust me, we all would love to see that. I would love to see a 3 teams the way they did it before, five from every, and go at it. But I don't know if they could do 20 men or even 16. 4 from each company and just go and let them go for it. But I don't know if they'll do it, because they're focusing on all this other stuff, and we don't know what's going to happen at Saturday night's main event with the World Heavyweight title. That might be up in the air for War Games. There's so many loose ends when it comes to creative. I don't know if you trust them to put everyone together and give us what we want as a fan, as a fan base for Survivor Series. I mean, they won't do it for a WrestleMania, but I mean, it's just crazy. That's where it should be. Every company should be elevated. Like Gold Rush has the right idea. I would love that to be incorporated with the main roster and make it at least night one of WrestleMania, really an inter-promotional card. Maybe they'll do something similar to that. I've been saying that all along the time, always. They should do that when they go to Saudi. WrestlePalooza, include all those companies and some of the talents that's not going to Saudi Arabia from the WWE roster into that WrestlePalooza after WrestleMania. Because remember, Saudi WrestleMania is going to be during the day. Then in the evening, have that kind of call it. If you got WrestlePalooza already in your pocket, WrestlePalooza with all the different companies, you could still have all the different WrestleCons around and still have the meet and greets, and people could still dip their bread in the oil, like they say, and eat. And have all the independent shows eat along there, that WrestlePalooza, because it's really is, and have WWE really the worldwide leaders celebrate professional wrestling across its platform. That's there on the table. Will they pull the trigger? No, I don't think they will, because but that's a way of getting everyone, and also kind of easing off the American crowd for taking that sting going over the Saudi. You got your money. You can even make more money with that WrestlePalooza idea, bringing all these companies that you're working with. together, you're working, have working relationship collaborations with, make it a WrestlePalooza in 2027. Let's see the hopes. Yes, Heather, salute to you, Heather. Thank you for joining us. Yes, newsflash. Yes, thoughts and prayers out there. Hopefully everything could work for the best for the father of Bray Wyatt, Mike Rotunda, aka Mr. IRS. Yeah, he's in hospice care. Definitely, has a condition there. Just that explains Bo absence. Absolutely, that's a lot for Bo. His dad, his brother, now his father, for the Rotunda family. That's a lot there. Yeah, that's a tough one there. I heard that out. That was a little bit heartbreaking. And of course, we saw the finally thing before we get the guest of honor NXT on. The vignettes. We finally got the vignettes, and it was the WrestleMania promo for WrestleMania 42. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, The Wise Man, Paul Levesque, Triple H, and of course Roman Reigns on there. Like, we kind of knew something along those lines. Other people thought it was a new wrestling faction, a group. I mean, it is what it is. As we're about to begin. And of course, everyone that's watching on YouTube, what's going on? Here we go. As of course, they're going to give us the recap. I hope everybody's doing good here tonight. Let's shout out the playback. Of course, we got Chef Dan in the building. We got Transformer. Yo, salute Transformer. We got, of course, Tony 33. We got Heather Wright. We got Mr. Stubble. Appreciate you guys. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us again. Chris will join us a little later. Let's go. We acknowledge you in the chat. Of course, everyone on YouTube, what's going on? If you're on Kick, we don't want the solicitation from Kick, please. We appreciate it. Thank you. We don't need the solicitation from the Kick app. No, thank you. We want to do this organically. Thank you so much. Appreciate for reaching out. No, we done 20. We're close to. We're gonna get 30,000 on the bunch. Word of mouth. We're good. Thank you. Appreciate it though. Of course, they're going through the. One thing for sure, TNA is going to be hard to follow the show on Saturday night's main event. Oh, going too hard to follow that show on Saturday night. Saturday night was extremely well. Let's see what's going to happen tonight. Heather, let me ask this. Successful defense for Kelani Jordynne and the TNA Knockouts title? I think so. And that's going to suck for Jordynne Grace to lose another match on NXT television. As we're getting the recap of Halloween Havoc, guys. They're showing the Tatum Paxley shocking the world or winning the NXT Women's title. Yeah, Kelani wins again. I don't know why Jordynne keeps getting this dragged through the mud. Yeah, that's a conversation a lot of people are having. Jordynne Grace, the LA Knight, they're putting her on TV. They're featuring her, but yes, it's not to a lot of people's liking, especially when you bring in a Stephanie Becker and they rocket shipped her all the way up. Belly doesn't, Jordynne, her promos could use work, but at least she could communicate what she's trying to tell you, and she could also back it up, not just with her words, but with her in ring. So yeah, I tend to at this point starting to agree with you. I'm seeing that there. Well, she's getting that better exposure to make more money, especially with TNA's contracts. I don't think they were going to pay her even what she's getting in NXT right now. So she's making a little money and getting television time. One thing I don't see a lot of Jordynne Grace though, Heather, that I'm kind of raising an eyebrow. Where's her merchandise? you know, okay, get her some merchandise so she could really get over and see if the people, they're holding her back on merchandise because that's how you're really going to tell if she's super over. No, I get it, but it's only been a year now. If we can have this conversation in another 90 days, or 45 days, if she doesn't move, if she's not moving the needle, I'm with your frustration, but Alexis King is going to be almost 2 years and hasn't really done much. I'm not comparing them because Jordynne comes as a 3-time knockout champion. She dominated. Oh, wait a minute, Trick Williams interrupting. Oh, wait a minute, Trick Williams. All right, okay. He's taking over the control room. Ah, I see the operations there. So they're the ones watching the performance center if anyone has a phone and all that stuff. All right. Trick Williams is upset. He's hot. What a hot stop. Look at that Mustang. That's the building adjacent from the performance center, yeah. And of course, that white building is the bathrooms that you use, and he's getting into the arena. I like it. He's mad. All right, that's the entrance, one of the entrances. He's going to get right into the ring. That's the performance center, ladies and gentlemen, outside the parking lot that they call. And right there, he's going into the timekeeper, and boom. Got a microphone, so Trick Williams is going to open up hot. Yeah, Mick Monroe's already North American champion. Heather, you're correct. You're correct. You have 100% to be upset. Wait a minute, Trick Williams is getting on the microphone. Oh, he's hot. I gave you the best you had. 99 out of 100 times, I'll beat your ass. That's all what I did to Ricky Saints. Oh, man. He called him a bum. 99 pounds, but a champ you're not. Damn, Tony. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, here comes Ava. Here comes Ava. So, what's going on, Medina? How are you today? Hope you're doing okay, man. Appreciate seeing you here tonight, brother. But there was no controversy on Saturday. In fact, you just lost. Y'all saw what happened. Y'all hurt the people. Y'all hurt the people. Trick Williams is still the biggest star. Trick Williams is hot. He's cutting a they got Trick got whooped. The Iron Survivor. That's right. He beat the Man Dragon. Mello is him. Look at that. He's going an underground match at the Devil's Playground. The last man standing against Pete Dunne. Yo, he's... Wow, Trick Williams. Trick Williams is throwing a resume. That's an impressive... That's a great resume. Kick his ass, Trick. Kick his ass. Let's go, Trick. Quick, kick that no-selling ass. Well, come on. All right, we got a pull apart here. We got a pull apart between Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. All right, we got the finals for the Speed Championship. Winner will take on the champion, El Grande Americano. We're probably going to see his minions, Bravo, Rayo, and Bravo. Don't forget, please hit that like if you're on the YouTube channel. You can watch along with us on our playback app. Come join us on the playback. Watch it. I'm going to put the link right there. You can hit it on my video. Definitely come check it out. You could check it out here. It's totally at no cost. Come and watch along with us on our playback app. It's just like YouTube. You could sign up if you like, or you could subscribe if you like, or you could just watch as a visitor and see NXT tonight. If CW is not in your area or is being blocked out by some politics or Law and Order SVU, come watch along with us as they're showing the commercial with Triple H. This was, I knew that was that. It was, they're playing poker. At least Punk is in this video. I know people are upset that Brock is in it. Brock looks like he just woke up. Holy crap. That's cool. Yeah, hopefully we get back soon to watching on those next games, Tony. That's against the Bucks. The 18th and the 19th. Thank God for the dates. I gotta get my hotel probably for that if I'm able to go. I'll know by November, by December. Excuse me. All right, they're in a commercial break. They're in a commercial break even for the international feed. I wouldn't Tony. Dodgers, Blue Jays, two teams I don't want to even know about. But no, I heard it was a good game. 18 innings. That guy again, Freddie Freeman. I saw the highlights. I was like, that guy did it again. I'm kind of hoping the Dodgers pull it off. I don't like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He could go sit on a hot nail. All right, we got a commercial break. If those that are watching us on X, thank you for joining me on X. Appreciate everyone watching on X. You can watch along with me and see the show right on there on our playback app. You can see it. You can watch it. Don't be shy. Throw your comments. Don't bite. We want to have that engagement conversation with everyone from our chats from all the different platforms. We definitely appreciate you watching along with us tonight, man. Thank you again so much. Trust me, your time is not taken for granted. We appreciate it. We still in a commercial. Hey, the good news. Chelsea Green just signed a new 5-year contract extension with WWE. So Chelsea Green isn't going anywhere. She just signed a new 5-year deal. So her and Cardona just built a beautiful home here in Florida, in Orlando, a big, beautiful home, monstrous. So you know how Cardona works his ass off in the independent scene with the toy company he has, and now Chelsea getting a new 5-year deal with the WWE. Good for her, man. Good for her. She's gonna. I'll tell you this. She's winning the Royal Rumble. She's gonna win the Rumble. That's my early pick. I'm going with Chelsea Green to win the Royal Rumble this early here. All right, hopefully they're coming back here.
Friday night SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are coming to the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah this Friday, October 31st, and this
Tony think gonna be Roxanne. Roxanne can win the chamber because they'll be in Chicago. You know they could. All right, let's see. Who's this? Is this? Who is this? That's not Fraxium's song. What is this crap? Can you at least give him his NXT music? Can you at least kill him? What's going on, J-Rock? Why can't Axiom get his NXT music back? He's back home. Oh, I thought when I saw the Out of This World, I thought it was Leon Slater, but that's not Leon Slater's music. Could something be done with Def Rebel, please? All right, here's Jasper Troy. That was such a generic music. You could get something better than that even on YouTube. Oh my God, that you could play over the air. Ugh. All right, here's the monster, Jasper Troy. Chad, who you think wins this? Here's one thing. I think the time is going to expire. It's the lock. Look at Booker T. Look at Booker T. Oprah hype man. He is hyping him up. Jasper Troy. He is hyping him up. All right, ring the bell. 3 minutes. That's a lot of men on a Saturday night. After once they go, they want to hook up with someone in the club. 3 minutes. If they get that lucky. Axiom. Oh, you don't want to slap a big man that big there, Axiom. I don't know how Axiom is going to do his Spanish fly with Jasper Troy. That I got to see. He loves doing his Spanish fly. Leapfrog, roll. Oh, look at the Maricanos. Rayo and Bravo in attendance. Boy, I hope they're not jet lagged being in Anaheim. Oh. He's slapping him. Oh, throw his ass. No, pick him up. Drib him right in there. Shoulder first. First minute gone by here. Good back breaker. Come on, Josh. We're just getting to the 90-second mark. Halfway through the match here. Oh, damn, what a clothesline. 90 seconds left in this matchup. There's a headbutt. Oh, dragon screw. All right. But I don't know if he's going to have enough time to work on a body part. Axiom's got to get it going here. He's going to slow him down with his knee. Axiom now. Oh, with the missile drop kick. That was good. All right, we're final minute. I don't know how the hell we're going to get through this here with Axiom. 1 minute. Jasper now. Oh, a knee. The monster still on his feet. Axiom now. No. Oh, wow. Jasper Troy. Finish your food. Oh, he was trying to go for that boss man slam, but no. Axiom now putting a sleeper hold on. Here's a counter. I don't think you have time for a submission, brother. 30 seconds here. Nope. Axiom has to try something. Axiom now again. Oh, what a clothesline by Jasper Troy. Jasper Troy, you got 25 seconds, brother. No time to sell. This is not a time to sell. Here we go. Oh. Big slam. Come on, 13 seconds. Boss man slam. Got it. This should be it. 1, 2. Yeah. Jasper Troy, the monster, wins. So your LFG Season 1 finals is going to the finals here of the Speed Championship. Interesting against a Grande Americano. He's going to be in there with another ring general. Here's the one thing I'd say about the Speed. I wish it was 5 minutes. Or call it. I've performed this, and I've said this many times, and I'll say it again. They should remove the name Speed title, make it a television title, and make it 5 minutes or 10 minutes tops. If you don't beat if you don't beat the champion within 10 minutes time limit, like they used to do in WCW, NWA rules, it stays to the champion. Get rid of the 3-minute crap. Make it 10 minutes. Call it the Television Championship. You could follow all brands and you go with workers working at the story, and let that be pure wrestling. It's kind of similar to the Ring of Honor Pure title. You don't need to go with these stupid rules. Just just 10 minutes, beat the champion, whichever way you can.
I want to talk to you about your state championship.
Oh, wait a minute.
Saturday didn't really go as planned, so I was wondering if you still wanted someone to defend that, or
So she's going to relinquish
I don't think so.
the Speed Championship.
So
Why she looks to Zaria?
really? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay.
She's going to focus on her rehab.
Because I intend on getting back in that ring as soon as possible and winning back both of these titles, which I never lost in the first
Zaria's
place.
mad. She left.
Well, I get it. And in that case, there will be
Another
a
tournament. Gee, what are we copying? A Tony Khan's playbook?
The worst parts of my job, but I don't want to see you injured again, so please don't rush this. Okay.
I'll get an announcement from our general manager, but social media was buzzing Saturday. The universe was shocked. We hear from our new
All right, here's Tatum Paxley. We're going to hear the women's champ. That building's going to erupt
What's up, you guys? What can I get you?
because Zaria knows that she can be trusted to defend it. I know the story behind it, why she left upset. But a tournament here, all right, let's see what happens here. I guess that's to draw interest to Gold Rush. Good job there, Tony. Brunson is cooking already.
Your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus. Your dishwasher does the work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees.
Yet again, I can't clone myself. I wish I could clone myself to do two different things, but I tried it last time and just a little bit undertaking to do two different streams. I'm doing it now just because this is just wrestling. But the basketball and then the wrestling is just a tough one.
250 years, America has depended on the courage.
Especially we're on the wrestling company's radars on like, so we gotta focus on those.
Warrior Project
Put a product up.
by building a better future for post 9/11 veterans, service members, and families. They've given us their best. Join us in support.
It's not like the Garden is giving us Josh Harden or anyone to interview. You know what I mean? What's next for Obafemi? That's a great question. I don't know what's next for Obafemi. Obafemi is MIA here. I'm pretty sure he's going to make an appearance or resurface here and there soon. I don't know. Oh, he started Shamit tonight. Oh, nice. I believe Cat is out, right? Cat is injured and others. Hey, I didn't know. You know what? It's only 4. Oh, he's playing. All right. I don't know. It's only been a few games, but Mike Brown seems like he's getting involved. I haven't watched a single basketball game this season yet, so I haven't watched his philosophy and style. So, looking at the box scores, I guess it's a different coach from Tom Thibodeau. As we have a commercial break, he's trying out different lineups. I think that's what you're supposed to do the first 15 games of the season. See what works. You know, not stay rigid. Change out matchups depending on what teams are playing. Maybe that's what they were looking at when they wanted to do a change. But we'll leave the basketball talk for a different moment here. But we got a commercial, so might as well keep it going. We got a commercial break.
Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet. You never
Don't forget. Oh, Hakapoti's back. Good. I like Hakapoti. Oh, I don't know. I won't be around Thursday for TNA. I don't think we're doing it. Oh, yeah, it's the Hardys. Yeah, I am going to do the Hardys, Heather. All right. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the oh, that'd be cool. That's cool to watch it in the theaters. That's cool. I'm going to watch that Hardy Halloween because I miss TNA. I'm going to be honest with you. I miss the Impact Zone and watching TNA. You know, I'm really am like Yeah, I miss TNA. It's plain and simple. I can't wait for them to return back on television and back here and get here finally to Orlando for the 13th to the 16th. I really do miss TNA. It's just one of the most quickest 2 hours of pure fun of professional wrestling. I really enjoy the Impact Zone, regardless if it's taped 3 weeks in advance. Yeah, they're doing a Halloween special. Yes, the Hardys Halloween special. Let's see what it is. It's probably in the Hardy compound. It's probably going to be a fun thing. I'll watch along with it and see how it is. That's the Orlando Eye. That's by International Drive. If you know Orlando, that's where all the tourists pretty much go to hang out, stays. It's all hotels and stuff. You have the Wax Museum around there, the Upside Down House. It's about 20 minutes to Disney, heading west. I live all the way east from there, about 35 to 40 minutes away. All right, here we go. That place is, look at the cheers. Tatum Paxley and the Calling coming out. There's your new NXT Women's Champion. I've said this time and time again. I'll repeat myself, but watching Tatum Paxley and level up, not knowing where she's going to fit, part of Diamond Mine with Ivy Myles, being a loner, tying up with different ladies, then of course, with Chemical X, and now here with the Culling, getting better, working. Congratulations. Great moment for her. Great moment for Tatum Paxley. That is a great moment for her in that performance center. Yeah. The people, that's a young lady that arena and those people appreciate and love. Heather, I'm going to say no. I think that's going to happen in Gold Rush. Or next week before Gold Rush. Setting up for a match at Gold Rush. I think JC James out with Fatal Influence. That's going to lead to a tag team match. And then maybe that's when we know Easy Dane's intentions or kind of, and then we'll find out. I think it's going to slow burn. I think they're going to slow burn it. She cuts too much of a babyface promo for being a heel faction. That's the one disconnect I have in the moment because I know she's happy with the crowd and the crowd loves her. That place is on fire for her. The crowd's loving it.
Halloween Havoc was the best night of my entire life, and all I can think about is how excited I was to come back and share with you guys.
Just keep an eye on Izzy's mannerisms, her looks. Nico looks also real serious, but you want him to stand there looking like that. Sean looks like a real proud leader of the group.
To get to this exact moment. What it felt like waiting for that chance.
She was waiting. She's experiencing that chance that she got. Well, I think she lost like 3/4 of the crowd there. 3/4 of them are a bunch of virgins, so they don't know about the chance of their lifetime.
The opportunities, they're rare. But when I got mine,
especially that guy with the green hat.
And I know that I can be a little bit intense or too much. Some say a little too trusting.
Man, she looked at Izzy.
But if this creepy little weirdo can be NXT Women's Champion,
the crazy little weirdo, huh?
Which is why I want to be the type of champion that gives
everybody an opportunity. The Culling didn't like that.
For every woman in that locker room to be able to feel.
Here comes Izzy. Oh, Izzy called a beatable transitional. Wow.
Look, Tatum, I say this with love. It's been a long
Damn.
4 years for you. But you made it. You earned it. You're our champion.
Sabbath, hold on to that title.
Than I am. But you need to remember something. You have been chasing.
They
this
told her
title for a long
don't buy rent.
and you have come up short every time. So are you sure you're willing to risk putting that title on the line already? I mean, Tatum, if it were up to me, you need to
Oh, she wants to make people earn that shot.
title.
All right.
Just like you earned your
She's making a good point.
that title. Me, Nicole,
He
and
stopped her,
Amy
no.
Well, I'm going to do this, and it's going to be amazing. Guys, everybody.
Oh my God! Imagine she loses her first title defense,
That you guys
like Ricky
know
Steamboat did.
that we didn't have the wheel for Halloween Havoc.
He has that bang.
I kind of missed it too.
He has that banger. She's an involved, Tony. Randy Two is an involved. So imagine that Ricky Steamboat has that banger of a match with Randy Savage, and then she loses. He loses the next time out.
Women's championship match against the NXT Women's Champion, me, tonight.
Where are they going? This is all over the place. What is this? They're gonna do spin the wheel now. Now you're gonna do win the spin the wheel. Now Halloween Havoc is over. Now you're gonna do spin the wheel. Come on, because I complain about it. Come on, Halloween Havoc is over. That is so lame.
Izzy and I would never fight for this title. Izzy, I don't want anything to come in between us. I mean, you don't want to take a bit. I don't want anything to come between us either. But are you sure you want to do this so soon, Tatum?
What's it gonna land on? That is BS. That is BS, Frank. Lola Vice. Oh, you lost. They even actually put Latino Lions in there. Oh my goodness. Her name wasn't even on it. Tyler May Steele, Kelani Armstrong. That is so lame with the spin the wheel nonsense. Oh, trick. Yeah. OTM. I'm stepping up to OTM. We got Kendal Gray and Ren Sinclair. Here we go.
You've asked me this like 10 times in the last 15 minutes. I know the Lash is like big and strong and the last book. Are you trying to give me a pep talk or are you trying to make me nervous? No, I'm sorry.
All right, we're going to get Gray tonight. Let's go. Kendal Gray in action.
I get that, but I've been doing my homework. I've been studying. I know Lash is the most dominant woman in NXT. She is. But I'm not backing down. And tonight, Kendal Gray is putting herself on the map. Hell yeah, you are. Lash is about to go into the gray area. You got this. Oh, and about the whole Ram QCC thing, I was actually wondering, I got to click on
Stage.
Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Well, you gonna come? You want me to go?
All right, here we go. They're a group. All right. Ren Sinclair is cool. They got to start pushing her. As we get a commercial break here, we'll go mute down a little bit. Commercial break. Next, the Evolve Women's Champion matchup. It's going to be Kendal Gray accompanied by Ren Sinclair taking on Lash Legend. Now, did I hear that she said it's a 15-minute time limit? So there is a time limit with Evolve talent. So they're going to give it 15 minutes, which interesting because when she wrestled Kaylee Armstrong, I didn't hear a time limit on the match. And that was, like about 20-minute match. So are they trying to set it up or lay in the bed that this is going to be a known contest to protect Lash? Because what does that say by Lash Legend if she gets pinned by Kendal Gray, who's the champion? But I mean, unless if Kaylee Armstrong comes out and causes an interference or a disqualification or whatever the case is, some shenanigans, something funky is going to happen in this match. I can't see Kendal Gray getting a clean pin on Lash Legend. Lash Legend. She had a breakout opportunity on that Women's Evolution pay-per-view in that Battle Royal. You know, she kind of burst on the scene to WWE Universe that there is a big woman powerhouse in NXT, and to make her lose to Evolve champion, you're kind of setting her back even more. You think Jordynne Grace is getting booked crappy. She loses if Lashley loses to Kendal Gray cleanly. That's talking about taking a major step back. You might as well just team her up with with Mara Sade and NXT and TNA and let them go after the Knockouts title. Seriously. Send her over to TNA. I mean, they can use a female heel to work for TNA. Similar to what Trick did for NXT for TNA. Because if she loses to Kendal, yeah, that's not going to go well for her. And there's no disrespect. Kendall's a hell of a wrestler, but when they are in advance in their time in NXT in the developmental state, Lash they took Lash over to Saudi Arabia to wrestle, to have her lose to an Evolve. It's just, to me, it's like it's a major step back. We'll see how that goes. That's the next matchup. All right, we're getting back here slowly but surely. Under 45 seconds before the action returns. As we got Tony back and forth with the Knicks Bucks game, keeping us updated on that. Now, they haven't mentioned what's the main event, guys, or maybe I not informed, didn't hear it. It kind of seems that the TNA Knockouts title might be that main event. Let's hope. Here we go. As they show the mutants in the performance center. Yeah, that guy, he's hungry. Give that man a Snickers. Here we go, Lash Legend. Wow, 3 championship matches tonight. Here we go, Lash Legend coming out. The Bougie Bully. What? I know Metaphor ain't there together, but that entrance is so awesome. I mean, I question some of their decision. Here's Lash Legend.
Superstars on NXT are always ready to defend their championships each.
They do have someone, Heather, at times, like fan of the night. They used to give out T-shirt. They'll tell you, keep the energy going. We're gonna select the fan of the night. They'll take the fan in the back and they'll pick a wrestler and they'll take pictures in the back, in the NXT billboard or whatever. But I don't know if they still do it. They used to do fan of the night. They used to give out T-shirts. They will ask you this thing and that. When they do when they had local TV, like for SmackDown, they'll give award tickets for SmackDown, 2 tickets, or when there's a local house show, they'll give a fan 2 tickets, lucky seat. But I don't know if they're doing that anymore, Heather. So they look bored as hell during the commercial break, and usually they play some kind of vignettes or some kind of promo. But it doesn't look like they hyped it up this time. Well, sometimes they get when you think they get a jobber entrance, they're already there and they go around taking pictures, high-fiving the fans in the front row and all that stuff. Then they go back to commercial. They come back so the people are animated and up on their feet. But yeah, this time around, look like they didn't do none of that. That's Kendal Gray coming in here. Yeah, no, of course. I know. The big tall guy that used to do at Victor FC for ring announcing is the guy that hypes up for TNA. I forget his name. Yes. They supposedly have a hype man, but I agree with you. Coming back from that commercial break, at least on the international feed, he looked like it was bored out of it looked like they were bored out of their mind. Let me get it to the chat. What's going on, Alex? Salute to you, brother. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Thank you for joining me here. Rican Reactions. We mentioned you a little earlier. So you're like Joe Henry. Alex, we said your name and you appeared. We were thanking you, and we're talking about the collaboration and all the different people that we collaborate with and talk about, and how we continue to grow and support, and all the love that you guys provided for us. D-Walk, NXT time with D-Walk, and of course with Alex Blanco and the unappreciated podcast of wrestling fans. Appreciate you guys, man. Give you guys a shout out. We got Kendal Gray versus Lash Legend. I feel like eating a vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna crave for that. There we go. We got a sleeper hold by Lash Legend. Oh, look at this. The sleeper hold spin. That's a classic. All right, Lash Legend doing a little classic. The sleeper hold spin. Wait a minute. Kendal Gray moving. Look at that. Kendal Gray using her athleticism, quickness. Moving on. Get out. Changing pace. Oh, here, got her by the neck here. And just ragdolls her right on the outside. Lash Legend imposing her physical will here on the Evolve Champion. And Kendal Gray has that massive wedgie. Yeah, take that wedgie out. It's great. Oh, here's a roll-up underneath for pin one. Oh, no. Lash Legend now. No. You got to wake up a little bit earlier than that. She's still imposing her strength, but no. It is. Oh, it took her down on a crucifix pin. Oh, Lash Legend again. No. A sunset flip underneath. She's slippery. Doing her matrix thing. Keeping her balance. Now grab her by her throat and just ragdoll her to the ground. Lash Legend just ragdolling, using her strength. She's out there imposing her will and giving wedgies. Because, boy, Kendal Gray has that wedgies. That singlet is freaking right up her freaking butt. Oh, wait a minute. Lash Legend holding on. Damn. Lash Legend continues to show her strength. Oh, pump kick. Kendal Gray got it. What a move. Frank, I agree with you. NXT needs TNA because so far it's not for good. That's why when they work, the collaboration works. People say, oh, it's one-sided. Some people like to complain and say, oh, it's just one-sided. It's not working. WWE is killing TNA. Actually, I push back. Both TNA, when they're on NXT TV, is so much compelling. Vice versa. Vice versa. They work together like peanut butter and jelly. As we are if you're on the CW, there is a commercial break. But if you're on the international feed with us, for the next 3.5 minutes, you get to watch the match here with Kendal Gray and Lash Legend. As Lash Legend continues to pound on Kendal Gray. And just using her strength, like the big woman that she is. That's what you want with a Lash Legend. Oh, damn. Just face planted her. Lash Legend becoming the bougie bully, just bullying this matchup. Kendal Gray's trying to fight back. Boy, that cameraman is going to want that footage when he goes home because that camera is right up her wedgie. Oh, my God. Ragdolling her head in between the ropes. Again, another one. She calls it the double and a body slam. 1, 2. You still got 2 more minutes if you're on the American feed on your CW local, but on our international feed, you see it. So come on, watch along with us on the playback. You see the link. If you're on my YouTube channel, the link is in the video description. If you're on my X, you hit the go on my YouTube page, on my X page. I have the link there. with tonight's thumbnail. Ooh. Kendal Gray now fighting back here. Kendal Gray now with a kick. 90 seconds before they come back from the commercial break for the United States audience. And a big shot by Lash Legend. She's in control through the whole match. The champion here is going to fight it. Is going to work from underneath. This, of course, David and Goliath. Look at that. If you have a 3D TV, that's all gray right in your face. That's an Evolve Championship ass right in your face. One go. Scoop slam. Another scoop slam. Lash Legend now going for cover. Kick out at 2. All right, under a minute. You get your feedback in the United States, those that are watching. The crowd, at least the crowd is engaging. Let's go, Kendal. Let's go, Lash. We got a little bit of, the few faithful back and forth. Lash Legend is very popular in the crowd because of the friendships, all that stuff. All right, they're coming back. They'll be coming back from the commercial now. And United States feet, you're back at it.
Lash Legend always the baddest while looking lavish in control of this Evolve Women's Championship matchup. Kendal Gray.
Super kick, Kendal Gray with super kick. Oh, but she grabbed her straps. Oh, with a big forearm by the Bougie Bully. Pin. Whoa, 2. A kick out at 2 with a moose knuckle kick out. All right, now what is she doing here? Like a headlock on the champion? The challenger on the headlock on Kendal Gray? Just imposing her will. This is a one-sided affair here. A lot of powerhouse moves. Crowd is alive here. But how is she going to rally as a champion now? Breaking away. Clothesline. Another short arm clothesline by Lash Legend. Oh, Lash Legend again. Just ragdogging Kendal Gray here. Kendal Gray now. Springboard. Nice drop kick by Kendal Gray. She's mounting a comeback. Yeah, take that wedgie out, girl. There you go. Wedgie number 6. So you know how you have a super kick counter? We have a wedgie counter of how many times she pulled a wedgie between her ass feet. 6. I think it's time to think about changing her ring gear with the amount of wedgies she's getting there. At least she sells it. Heather, you asleep? She said she was nodding out here. Jeez, if I'm fainting, I'll be quiet. She's falling asleep. That's Kendal Gray now with her elbow. Gray now runs. Oh, Lash Legend with the throat. Is she going to give her a power slam? A choke slam? No. Kendal Gray flips it over. Sends him in. Kendal Gray with a German suplex. Beautiful German suplex with the release by Kendal Graps. Now she's hulking up. Adrenaline now kicking in. Sweep and trying to take the leg, Johnny, but that's not going to work. Kick her in her face. There you go. That was a stupid move by her. Nope. What's she going to do here? Now she works on the knee. Now sweep the leg, Johnny. Now Kendal Gray now. Stomps. Double stomps here, but Lash Legend rolls out. I'm not going to. There we go. Gray now. No, try to go for the baseball slide, but no. Lash Legend. No. Block. Lash Legend now takes a shot to the head. You know what? I didn't check a timekeeper to see what this is. Oh, DDT. Nice DDT. Taking a page out of Ricky Saints there with the DDT on the floor. Is this the same producer that does the Ricky Saints matchups against Obafemi? All right, the crowd trying to get the Evolve champion going. Frank says this is terrible. Crossbody, nope. Last Legend with the shot. Last Legend behind the back. And she's going to throw her against the ropes. Frank wants to wrap it up. Oh, Last Legend missed. Shades of Grey, this should do it. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Last Legend is buried. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witness the burial of Lash Legend. She dominates physically throughout the whole match. She gets hit with a shade of gray, and it's over. Lash Legend has become an NXT jobber. I hate to say it. The downfall of Lash has to be studied because she should have been main roster bound. Get the hell out of here. I kind of would have liked Carly Armstrong to come out wanting her rematch and hitting Lash Legend by mistake, and then Kendal Gray gets the shades of gray. You protect Lash Legend from losing cleanly. She lost cleanly after dominating this whole match. I know you gotta protect your champion, but man, the downfall of Lash Legend needs to be studied. Tatum is starting to sound. I seen this promo again where her spinning the wheel and the way she's talking. She's starting to sound cringy on the microphone. Ugh. We got Myles Borne. Here we go.
There can only be one person, Tavion. Either me or you. But just know whatever happens in that ring, you're always gonna be my brother. That'll never change.
As he's cutting this promo there over by Metro West.
Just be ready.
But a Millennium Mall area.
To do whatever it takes because I know
Yeah, that's Tavion. Tavion loves to go fishing in these ponds. I don't know, I can't fish in these ponds with all these gators. I can't. I'm trying to me catching a bass and then a gator runs after it. Get the hell out of here. Then you can't shoot them, you can do anything to them. No thanks.
Entertaining her in the match against Myles Borne. Myles Borne is my brother, first and foremost. We came from NXT.
So friends at it. They're who's going to bend the rules here to actually win this match?
When he said that he thinks he's the only reason that I'm out at QCC and I'm out here shining on my own level. Well, now I got something to prove to Myles.
All right. We get another commercial break. They just had a nice 3-minute one. We're getting another 3.5 minute commercials. So we got 6 minutes of commercials in less than 10 minutes. So we had 4 or 5 minutes of wrestling and 6.5 minutes or close to 7 minutes of commercials. It's unbearable, but that's the world we live in. It's CW, free. It's over the air antenna. Hey, we just gotta prepare ourselves when TNA does this. TNA, one thing I love about TNA with their TNA app, when they do take their commercial breaks, they do it at the end of the matches, in between match takes. They don't do it in the middle of a match where they go break, only at the main event and maybe one time during one. They only do it 2 times during a match. 90% of TNA's wrestling, when they go on a commercial breaks, yes, it's taped, whatever, but they set it up where they do it in between the matches. They take their commercial breaks. I'm gonna miss that when they become nationally televised on CW. But 90, people are speculating it's going to be the CW. And if it is, get ready for these breaks like this for TNA Impact Zone. But at least, hey, they're gonna get the national exposure. That's a great thing. But it's gonna be pros and cons when the TNA brand goes on live television. I think this is one of the cons, one of the few cons. There's gonna be a lot of pros for TNA, but when they get on the CW, these commercials, 3.5 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes total with 5 minutes of wrestling and 6.5 or 7 minutes of commercial break in a short span is going to drive us nuts. Okay, 214. What are they fighting for? To see who has a match against Josh Briggs? Yes. So Josh Briggs is the trophy. So who's going to get the opportunity to have the conundrums on Josh Briggs? I just hope Josh Briggs stays out of this match and we get a clean winner, because then it's going to lead to, like you said, 214 with a triple threat. They both going to go after Josh Briggs. If Josh Briggs interjects himself in this matchup between Myles and Tavion Heights. One minute. Thank you for joining us here on X. Appreciate you guys here. We got 1 hour, just close to an hour in the books of NXT tonight. We spin the wheel, make the deal is back for the TV, which is a Halloween Havoc staple. I find that, you know, what they kind of like, oh shit, we forgot about the spin the wheel with Halloween Havoc. There should have been last week's show with one of the matches be a stipulation spin the wheel deal. They didn't do it. They did it tonight, which is kind of like my chat says here on the playback, lame. I gotta agree, but they're implementing with a story. They're implementing spin the wheel with the story. At least they're trying to they implement it with a story of tonight. She's giving one of the ladies on that wheel an opportunity to take a shot at her first title defense, which is Lola Vice. Yet again, Lola Vice is going to come up short on another NXT women's title match. I wish it was some other lady that would have got picked. But we're coming back from the commercial break, and Tatum. Here's Lola.
Lola! Congrats on winning the NXT Women's Championship.
Too much baby face here. Colleen is supposed to be healed.
Congrats on the wheel landing on your knee. You now get a fair opportunity at this title.
Tatum, you earned that championship. I'd be holding this title if it weren't for Lane. But now, because of you, I finally get a fair shot. But Tatum, for as happy as I am for you, I'm sorry, I gotta tell you this, Mama. But tonight, I'm knocking you on becoming the new NXT Women's Champion.
Lola, I love your passion. I really do.
Oh, wait a minute.
But you need to understand me. I worked my ass off for this, and my reign will not end that quickly. Not
All
for
right.
you, and not tonight.
So how about you?
What's going on here? You're here. Yes, everything's perfect. Tim, I have to tell you, I don't think pressing Lola is your best idea. Why? Everything's great. Is it? Come on.
She's acting bubbly, but she got serious there. And look at Lola with that promo. So she's showing a little psychotic tendencies there from the champion. All right, they're showing recapping what happened earlier tonight. Come on, give us the cue. Give us the Tavion and Myles match. Here we go, Tavion Heights, the man that wants to count up to 6 until 9. So he lets her know that he watched Sesame Street, a production of Sesame Street with his introduction music. He counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tatum's quirky attitude kind of cringe. I think NXT is going to have her hold the title for like 45 days. I have a feeling at New Year's Eve she'll lose that title. I don't think she'll lose any. I don't think they're going to make her transitional. I mean, unless we call 45 days. But here's Myles Borne. I think Shawn Michaels has a lot of respect. Although they did that with Trick Williams. He won the North American title, and then the following Tuesday he dropped it to Dominic Mysterio. You recall when No Mercy at Bakersfield, he won the North American title, and then Tuesday night on NXT television he lost it.
not going to go that far. Maybe you gave Tavion a little push. Okay.
I don't know if they'll do that with the women though. All right, here we go. This one should be a good match. Oh, boy, I would love to put speed rules in this. A nice 3-minute match, but let's see how long they'll give it. All right, here's a friendship, and we go. Let the grabs begin. All right, collar elbow tie up. All right, look at that, Tavion. All right, good takedown. Good wrestling there. Tavion Heights there with the side headlock mount there in the middle of the ring. Good job. I think Heather might have fell asleep. Oh, here's another. Now Myles with the headlock control. Come on, fellas. Now they're tussling here. All right. Okay, roll. Nice roll here. Got him on his shoulders. Nice move. All right, here's a reversal sunset flip cover near one call. Oh, here's another roll school up there. Typical. This is Wrath. Somewhere Eric Bischoff is smiling. Crucifix. 1, 2. Now another roll into another a powder roll. No, there's a backslide. Trying to who's going to dominate here for the pin. The backslide. Tavion, no. All right. Now they're going to stop so the marks could clap. This is the mark spot. A roll. No, into a German soup. No, another roll. Round there, roll. Hopefully they use Dude Wipes. And we want to say what's going on to our sponsor tonight, Dude Wipes. When you want to stay fresh and clean and sharp in the ring, Dude Wipes. Especially if they're going to roll back and forth like that, like these two guys. Tavion looked like he used some pumpkin spice before he went out here. He's all dressed up like that. He's got the control of the side. He's ahead. Scissors. No, kick out. Now is a takeover now. Back into the ground they go. A lot of grabs. This feels like a collision matchup here. Get the crowd. We used to get the crowd clapping here. They like it. I mean, it's to me. I'm about to hit the chicken to wrap it up. If you don't know me, if you don't know us by now, whenever we find something that we find a little boring and we wanted to wrap it up, we got chicken. We use the chicken to wrap it up. Woo! It's getting close to that. It's getting close to the wrap it up chicken. We first made his appearance at WrestleMania 39, and we adopted his cousin, the lime green chicken. Booker T's trying his hardest to make this match interesting. You know what? Wrap it up. I'm sorry, Tavion. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, they're going to give it a commercial break? No way. This match doesn't need a commercial break. Stay with it. Finish it. Picture in Orlando market. Oh, my goodness. They even muted it here on the international market. Ugh. What are we doing here? They're in picture, but on the international, no picture-in-picture. We got the full 3 minutes here. This did not need a commercial break. They could have got to the end of this story here with all the graps. Come on, leave this for Bully Ray's rooftop sausage festival party here. Wrap it up. Again. Oh, sorry, guys, but this is not no bueno. I mean, they're grappling, they're doing it, but not. I guess you do it on this match. At least it's not a PLE. You put this on a PLE, I think people will shut it off. I mean, it is Tuesday night on the network television. You got to get these guys going. I get it. They're trying to tell a story who wants to take Josh Briggs, but they're by grappling and rolling in the ring. You're gonna need more than that if you want to go up against Josh Briggs. I can hear is a pin drop at the Performance Center. I think the crowd is struggling. That crowd is quiet. That crowd is super quiet. Belly to back suplex or belly to knee to the knee. 2. Oh my goodness. Not a good match. I mean, it's a grapple on the ground, but with the story behind it, these two guys are in a vendetta to go after Briggs. I want a little more quicker tempo. And I know they're friends. They don't want to push that boundary, but they got to work better. Let's go. Here's Josh Briggs. This is what I didn't want. See what I mean? This is what I didn't want. But you had to send Briggs out there to get the crowd upset and get them at least rumbling because they were docile. "27 seconds before they finished the picture-in-picture and finished the Charming commercial. All right, 9 seconds. And now to even add more length to the match, we got Josh Briggs in commentary. He should have came out 5 minutes ago, right before the commercial break, and go to the commercial break with Josh Briggs making his way to commentary. But they did it. You know what? They're protecting the integrity of the crowd by having people say Briggs go away, because throughout the commercial break, they were quiet. There's the half and half. That was a nice move there by finally we get something different here from Borne. That was a nice spot. He turned it around and nailed them. Or was that a sliced bread? Well, here's an ankle lock. This is a move getting bastardized for every or amateur wrestler. This is the ankle lock. I know you give homage to Kurt Angle, but golly, it's becoming the super kicks for the Olympics. The Olympian wrestlers. No one gets the submission anymore in that. Except Kurt Angle. It's like the ankle lock. It's like the super kick. Excuse me. Here's a forearm. Back and forth. They trade forearms in the middle of the ring. Please wrap this up. Oh, that was a nice slam. Nice ally Randy Orton's power slam there by Myles Borne. Beautiful suplex release there by, there we go. Now we're getting, maybe things are picking up a little bit. Let's hope. 2. And Josh Briggs is right. They were hugging through the first 5 minutes of the match. He's right. Even Josh Briggs called it boring. Involved here. Ah. Here we go. Borne, flying, took both men out. 214, Junior, you're right. It's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be a triple threat, brother. You know how to book this shit, pal. It's a drop kick. Oh, he missed. No suplex, no DDT. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, okay. Myles Borne gets the victory. Thank God it's finished. I don't care who won and how they won. Myles Borne wins. All right, you won, Myles. Good job. Now get out of the ring. Oh, my goodness. I'd rather have Kendal Gray out there picking her wedgie 6 times than this. Oh, but here's Briggs taking out Tavion Heights. It ain't over. All right, but look at this. From behind, Trick Williams. I like this. Trick Williams, you should have came out 10 minutes ago. Here comes Ricky Saints. Turn around. Ricky Saints is right there. All right. Are we going to get a last man standing match between these two Gold Rush? Or some type of gimmick match? Oh, nice move there. Ricky Saints. Now they're fighting. They're going at it. Oh, here's our TNA Knockouts Champion. Main event, yes. Glad they're giving that the main event for the Knockouts title. Interesting that they're going to be in Minneapolis. They're going to be away outside of Orlando while TNA is in Orlando. So we're not going to get a lot of cross promotion then with TNA and NXT. Interesting. Because they're going Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Why are they going to the Oregon Ballroom? That's a little tiny spot. All right, here we go. Tatum Paxley's first title defense. So we're going to have back-to-back ladies matchup. I'm for it because we're going to get that snooze fest that we got a couple minutes ago, last match. Give me the ladies. All right. Interesting that the champion's coming out first. Now they're going on a commercial, or they're going to promote Gold Rush, so the crowd could go crazy and acknowledging Tatum now. Too big. All right, Gold Rush, 2-week event as they're taking a commercial break. As they give us a commercial break here, thank you guys for watching us. Again, everyone is watching us on a different platform, whether it's Kick, Truvo, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. What's up, Instagram Live? Everyone on X, appreciate you guys watching on X. Don't forget to follow us. Follow us here on Sports Jedi Media on X or PGA Chris. Or, hey, it's Canary. Captain Canary. Those are, and of course, at Dying Breed 18. Chuck Dan. Those are our Sports Jedi Network, all our different hosts, pundits, co-hosts, the team as we call them. And yes, we want you to follow us and help us continue to grow our community as we're on our road for 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please do that. And also, we want to continue to grow our platform here on X. We're getting close to 1,000 on Rumba, and of course 3,000 on Twitch. So continue to help us grow our platform. You know, we do weekly wrestling or weekly reviews with me and Chris. Latinos with Wrestling Voices. Of course, the Hill the Ring podcast, the Cutting Truth, Chef Dan's Cutting Truth, or Giant. The chef. Let me say it again. Chef Dan's Giant Cutting Truth, of course, from giving you the recipes for success from the gridiron to the kitchen. And of course, Austin's weekly breakdown of the MMA world. So, of course, we do that and more here on the Sports Jedi Network. Definitely appreciate everyone and all those different people that collaborate with us, share, like, subscribe, and do all the wonderful things to spread the voice about our channel. And we likewise, we do the same. We appreciate those. Thank you so much being in this podcasting, live streaming community. Thank you. It's a place for escape, a place for escape from everyday stuff, all the minutia that happens, bills, debts, illnesses, all, life. Come out here and be able to just react, watch along, laugh, get upset, rant, all this stuff here. Appreciate you guys. The Knicks are up 71-59.5. Great job on the Milwaukee Bucks. Good job, Tony, giving me on that update. This will be the night of the champion changes hand in their first defense. It could happen. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Jordynne Grace walks out as TNA Knockouts champion. Wouldn't be surprised. We wouldn't be surprised one bit. Wouldn't be surprised one bit. We got 40 seconds before we return. Yeah, where's Jay Parker? We haven't seen her in a while. Now, I want to give credit. And you're in the chat who said it yesterday. Don't know which one exactly was that made that, put a great suggestion for Jade Cargill to have a group, especially now her heel turn. Kind of not, I don't know if you could call it the baddies, something similar, whereas Jada Parker, Lash Legend, and of course, Jade Cargill being a heel fashion group on Friday Night SmackDown. I know, and again, if you're in the chat, I want to give you credit. I apologize. I don't recall, but it was said in my chat by someone last night.
Congratulations, champ.
Here we go. I'll put the volume up in a second. Chelsea and Ethan Page are going for the mixed tag team titles in AAA on Sunday.
This Sunday, AAA mixed tag team titles.
Ethan, I can picture it now. Mixed tag team champion Chelsea Green and double champ Ethan. I don't have that for
The
us.
celebration will be muy grande. Actually, could you imagine stars like us with that much gold?
The Hell Angels. Yeah, I like that one. Tony, like it. We could call them the Hell Angels.
Of course, you won't see that, but they'll see you.
I like this dynamic. So what's the deal with this? You trying to still fill this spot or what?
I cannot give the position of Slajan to any average show. Come on, I've been scouring the globe. I have gone to
Look at Thea Hill.
Tokyo.
Oh, say his name, man. He's back. All right, Joe Henry is back, pal. Let's go.
A word of advice. You two need to worry about beating Mr. Iguana and Layedra before crowning yourselves as champions.
Hey guys, thought you want the princess? I did. It's his thing. It just appeals.
I'm not really in the business of taking advice from people that jump out of garbage cans. So if we could wrap this up, that'd be awesome.
That's right, Joey boy. Next time you see us, we're going to be mixed tag team champions.
Good to see Joe Henry. We didn't see him on Bound for Glory or at Halloween Havoc. There we go. Yes, Lola Vice. Tony, I agree with you. I said it again. She's gonna win the Rumble. Chelsea Green, that is. All right, here's Lola Vice.
Set for our second championship match of the night, but over Almighty Friday SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are coming to the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah this Friday, October 31st, and this Saturday, November.
Lola Vice, in many words, Wepa.
Main event world champion, CM or Uso. Tickets are on sale now via SeatGeek.
Tony thought it was J-Lo. Wepa time. Here we go. Are we going to have a transitional champion tonight? And we get new. A little tie up by the challenger, Lola Vice. Tatum Tuesday by the crowd. Oh, look at this one. Here's a side headlock mounted by Lola Vice. There's a lot of graps, basic graps. Power elbow tie-ups, headlocks tonight. Back again. Tatum now side mount with the headlock again. In control. So the NXT tonight is heavy wrestling, heavy graps. There's some leg scissors. Look at that. Lola now slapping on those. Yeah, make it jiggle like Jello. Oh, wait a minute. It's like a Latina kisses. Wait a minute. Tatum now headstand. Oh, but look at that. Right into the arm bar. She wants to clown around with that. Put her in a submission hold. One. No. Oh, what a nice drop kick there. Good selling on the elbow there by Tatum. Now Tatum now. Oh, cross. Mounting the offense by the champion. Lola Vice in the corner. And there's a block. Lola with a chop. Lola chopping the chest. Now Lola now, what she's going to do? Springboard. Arm drag. Little lucha libre style that she learned in Mexico. Lola now working. Lola working on the armbar here. Oh, nice kick to the stomach. Use your MMA kicks. Come on, challenger. Oh, no. Beautiful. Reversal into a suplex. Now Tatum. Good counter action by the champion. I like it. Love it. Oh, wait a minute. Flado influence is coming in here. Lola now. Lola with a submission hold. Is Lola not going to forget that Laney cost her the title? Never got her revenge there. Lola misses with the kick. Nice move by Tatum. Lola now admiring. Here comes Fatal Influence. Oh, Izzy's getting a conundrum. Izzy Dane getting taken out by Fatal Influence. Oh! They took out the friend. Come on, Lola. Get the back fist. This is a wrestling match. This is a title match. Forget about that. Take out your tag. Take out the champion. This is a bad. Who booked this shit? Ring the bell. Come on, fellas. Come on. Who booked this? Why did Laney Reed hit her with a low blow? Since when? Did I know something that does Laney know something that we don't know? You're not wrestling Giselle Shaw. Where's the chop? Oh, they're beating up on Tatum. All right, Fatal Influences on top here, beating up. No contest in the first title defense. JC James just we're getting a 3-on-3, yeah. Lola Vice and the Culling. So the losers on Halloween Havoc are so upset. Trick Williams is mad, and so is JC James. Thank you for wasting our time here. We got a Blake Monroe coming out. Oh. It makes sense. They had to squeeze this in. I mean, they could have done without the Tavion Heights match, but you got to have some men. Another women's segment. Blake Monroe North American title celebration or her. What's next for her? Let me ask the chat. What do you think is gonna be the first program for Blake Monroe? Do you think Blake Monroe gets Zarya wants to get that title back, or what do you think? What's gonna happen with Blake Monroe? It's interesting to see what's next, or who is her first opponent? Is it the rematch clause? I can't wait to hear what she's got to say as we have a commercial break. Appreciate you guys on next watching with me here tonight. Thank you again on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. What's going on? Instagram Live. Shout out to you guys on YouTube. Kick, Rumba, Truvo. Thank you so much. And, of course, everyone on the playback. So, Junior thinks we're getting a 3-on-3 next week instead of a tag team. You got to be Parker or someone else. Ooh, Jada Parker. You're on fire with the pencil time. Creatively on fire. I didn't think of that. Jada Parker, Blake Monroe, but then Blake Monroe is not losing that title again to Jada Parker. But oh well, those like in the words of Curtis Blow, those are the breaks. 2.5 minutes here. I think we're getting a vignette when they come back from commercial before Blake Monroe, like a returning superstar for NXT. I have a funny feeling we're getting a vignette. I don't know why. It just feels like it to get us like, oh, or something of some type of sort of a vignette. Watch it be stupid Chase U segment, but no, we'll see. Let me ask you this. We've seen that we saw Chelsea setting up for the mixed tag team title in AAA this Sunday. Do we see a program where it's Joe Henry versus Ethan Page for that North American title? I've been wanting Steve Macklin, and Steve Macklin has been in the news. His contract comes out at the end of the year for TNA. He's your current international champion. I don't see Steve Macklin leaving the TNA brand. They're just waiting to do the cross the I's and dot the T's for this television deal to have that influx of cash before they start signing some of these wrestlers, re-signing a lot of the wrestlers' contracts. There's a lot of different wrestlers that are contracts are expired. Someone working on a paper agreement deal. Once the television deal is announced and know how many days a week they work, we'll come up with a reasonable numbers for talent, and Mustafa Ali will resign. I don't think Mustafa's leaving. It doesn't benefit those wrestlers currently in TNA. Maybe it's a selfish thing, personally, but for Steve Macklin, unless if he wants that challenge to go elsewhere, I know he'll probably make more money, but for Macklin, he's a great competitor. He'll get frustrated the way he likes to work. If he goes to All Elite Wrestling, he's going to get benched, just like Deanna. Unless they're really focusing on casting, they're really going to do their charity work with the veterans and Tunnels for Towers stuff and still get paid. I can see Macklin, but he's not that type of guy. He's a straightforward. He wants to work. He wants to, do his craft. I see him more in TNA, who's going to get used more. And WWE, I don't know what they could really do with him. They could do stuff, but I don't see that push that he's going to want. He's going to get frustrated. He's going to have PTSD of how terrible or getting fired. WWE's his dream job, but I would love him to stay in TNA. But again, I'm not. Who am I to say, what money is to drop or leave money? If he's going to make the most money, take it, brother. That's one thing in life. You're not going to get those big payday contracts. And here's the crowd back again. Crowd is a little more lively. I see a couple people picking their nose. Before they weren't doing anything as they take shots. This is my wrestling costume. The meatball. He's the ultimate meatball. There we go, Blake Monroe. Oh, we're not getting her in the ring. We're getting a video vignette. So all right.
This Maybelline stain, that ink is perfect. Just like Halloween Havoc, I didn't just win a title. Tore apart a dream. Nice, so but I pinned her love, Zarya. This North American Championship isn't just mine. It's my mirror. It reflects the envy, the scandal, the obsession.
So we got a video promo from Mariah May, aka Blake Monroe,
Still breathing.
with her Maybelline
My
lipstick.
title? Remember this. When you chase the glamour, hell is never too far behind. I am not your hero. I'm a reminder that beauty can believe and still smile while doing so. Every step I take, every time you see this title, let it be a warning. I can take everything you love and make it mine. Isn't that right? So,
You think Deanna? I don't
I'm
know.
going to have my first offense in a place fitting for me.
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
The lights hit me there, but the world thinks it's ready to see the glamour in full. It'll be too late. Because nothing burns brighter and darker.
You got-
Emily Monroe. My starlight curse will live forever.
I liked it. I'm sorry, I like this promo, guys. This was good. They let her talk. I like it.
Oh, yeah. The beggar, blood, bombshell. You know what she is now, right? Let's go, champ.
I like it. That was a good one by Mariah May, aka Blake Monroe, vice versa. I liked it.
She's alive, man. She's the jam. Let's go, champ. Oh, yeah.
On the Tavion Championship, right around the corner in a few weeks, it is NXT Gold Rush. It's a 2-week TV special right here on the CW in New York City, the theater at Madison Square Garden. Where you know things are always bigger in the Big Apple.
You know I went to Hall of Fame and Madison Square Garden, right? Oh, the Becca.
All right.
Sports and entertainment.
Which time? The first or second?
First time. You know, I do that too well. Oh,
Thank you for
two time.
Thank you for reminding me. Get your tickets now, Ticketmaster.com. Do not want to miss being a part of the Gold Rush. That's what's coming up.
Sold out. I just want to know that in there.
Coming up, before we get to New York, there's someone that's continuously lurking here in NXT.
Oh, the Anonymous. All right.
Anonymous.
Oh, he's talking to Leon.
Crazy night, Leon. Trigger Reed keeps on his. Yes.
The young Bruvs and the young OG.
All night. And then Ted went out to Happy Wheel for our first opponent, and guess what you got? Lola Vice. Bro, crazy. What you got going on, Dave?
Honestly, bro, nothing much. I mean, I got a call with Santino coming up in a couple minutes about some exhibition title stuff. Hey, bro, you already know I'm about to drop a couple hints about a tag team title. I'm about to get it.
Bro, and then I'm gonna ask Ava, you know I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah.
Yo, in the gym, I was looking at this one. Oh, my God, bro.
Santino's calling him, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, say it again. Alright. Well,
All right, who's this? Who's this? Stark State.
There he is, huh?
what y'all want, dog?
Man, dang.
What y'all want?
Business, your best friend Leon, huh?
Yeah, we got a
Cool little exhibition match against LaParca and Borne and Havoc, but y'all think that makes y'all ready for the ones that beat the GOATs at the young game? That you really must be at your damn line, bro.
you out your damn mind.
Yeah.
But when Leon gets done with his championship business, just know we got something for both y'all
Oh,
asses.
is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he ain't really about it. I know that. And you know that y'all really strike no fear in our heart, especially not you, bro. Yeah. Hey, how about we shoot the ones next week and we see if you can make it to your little tag title match?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Say less.
All right, then.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing you real soon. Mom, took your man, boy.
All right. So John Evans against one member of Dark State. Woo, I don't know. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Damn.
November the 14th, and our return to Chicago on November the 15th. Visit WWE.com for events.
So it's a live events. That means they're not going to be televised. So, all right, we got a tournament next week. Women's speed. What are we going to have? Countess LeRae again? Dark State is so bad, I still don't know their names. There we go. We know how to book it. Six women tag. I get it. Because Lola has beef with Laney Reed. I get it. Here we go. Here's Jordynne Grace. I keep forgetting that's her. Oh, Jordynne looks great. She got that Miss Marvel look, kind of. All right. Let's go, Jordynne. The Juggernaut. Let's go. They're going to give this 20 to 15 minutes. Good. This is good. I'm pretty sure they're going to take a break. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. I know this product, pal. So they're going to go to commercial. The crowd is going to talk. She's going to get the crowd going, all that good stuff. This is typical of NXT during the commercial break. Then they'll get someone on the microphone saying, let's finish off strong, the main event, guys. We're looking for the fan of the night. Bring that energy. Yeah. Boy, look at those freaking bags under those guys' eyes. Holy sh! I mean, look who's talking. Yeah, even Triple H. We all got bags. I guess that comes with age. And by the way, home equity lines are available. If you have 500 square credit score, you're capable to get a loan for a 2-day combo tickets. Yes, and a good interest rates. Interest rates are at 6.5 for your WrestleMania tickets. Call the hotline. They're no longer taking donations of kidneys or organs. Nope. You have to have a 500 plus credit score for a loan. 3 minutes. Brock has only had one match back, and he's already on the WrestleMania program. I get it though. You know what? I want to. You know what? I agree with you because they should have put Randy Orton. What the hell does Randy? Who the hell Randy Orton really pissed off? Like he's not hardly on TV, unless we get to see him this weekend, hopefully. But Randy Orton is a 15 or 14-time world champion. I mean, where's the level of respect for him? And I'm not really a big Randy Orton guy. I mean, I respect him and I acknowledge that he's great, but he should be the one. I know Brock is this one that crosses over with ESPN and yada yada and all that good shit. But Randy Orton should have been on that promo. That's just saying. He is the reason why he's called the Legend Killer. All right, we got about 90 seconds before they return from this break. We'll see Kelani Jordynne's entrance. Your TNA Knockouts champion, main eventing here on NXT television. Now, for those who complain and say WWE is one-sided, WWE is putting the TNA Knockouts champion in their main event here on a Tuesday night, while TNA is not available or is dark doing recorded stuff or no live or no recorded in-ring action, but WWE is willing to work and showcase their women's title, their Knockouts title. That says a lot. I love that. Definitely love to see that. That's why I'm hoping next week or in the weeks to come, or at least announce someone has the balls to challenge Mike Santana for the TNA title from the NXT brand at Gold Rush. I would love to see Mike Santana defend his title in New York City. Especially Madison Square Garden. Hello, NXT. Hello, McFly. Make it happen, man. We want to see Mike Santana. I want to see him come in Madison Square Garden with that TNA, world title in Madison Square Garden with all the loud Boricuas and get the rock. You want to sell that seat, the arena? Announce Mike Santana is going to defend his title on one of those nights. You know what? November 18th. That's my birthday. Seriously, that's my birthday. November 18th. You know what I want for my birthday? I want to see Mike Santana wrestle on NXT Tuesday in Madison Square Garden on NXT television on the CW. Let's go. That would be a happy birthday for me. Let's go. Everyone knows how much of an open fan I am of his. I need to see it. There we go. I need Mike Santana that night wrestling. Let's go.
It's a historic two-week spectacle. NXT Gold Rush. For the first time ever, championships from NXT.
Yeah, I need Mike Santana defending that World Heavyweight title. Give me Briggs. Put him Briggs. Give him somebody. Briggs, somebody. Obafemi. Throw him. He'll knock it out. He'll spin the block with all of those mothers.
And after Gold Rush in New York, NXT Deadline is coming to the Bowling Center in San Antonio, Texas on Saturday, December the 6th. Who will out-strategize the
What's up, Carl? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Carl? Oh, man, my apologies if I didn't see your comment there. Hey, Kathy Kincaid looking great here after giving birth here.
All right. I'm entering myself in a sweet tournament. I'm winning back that title for you and us. Both of you. Shut up. You're not the only
Casey
one
interrupted.
I've been overlooked for too damn long and worked way too hard to let my title go like that. So Lola, Izzy,
We'll see you next week. I like this. I like this, JC Jane. Now here's Shrek. They're going through a little recap.
This has been since the very beginning of the night when Trick Williams hijacked the truck outside. They continue. I mean, do you remember ever this state somebody like this to
They're just showing you what happened earlier tonight. We're waiting for Kelani Jordynne here for your main event. They're going to give it 15 minutes. Let's see. We got Kelani still hasn't come out yet, and here we go. Here's your TNA Knockouts champion, Kelani Jordynne. Heather must have dozed off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Lonnie. Jordynne Grace wrestling for a title that she's so familiar. The face of the Knockouts division. Many times part of that transition from Impact to TNA wrestling. She put that Knockouts on notice there. They went, let's go.
And for Kelani Jordynne, this is the second defense of her title as we're set for a championship clash this week on NXT. With that being said, let's go to our ring announcer,
Oh, yeah.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TNA
There we go. Love to hear that. Let's go.
World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Austin,
There's Jordynne Grace, the juggernaut. It's going to be a good match. There we go.
From Boynton Beach, Florida, she is the TNA Knockouts
Kelani, Jordynne.
It is the Juggernaut challenging
Here we go. The standout. That's
for the TNA.
close to the standard of TNA. I mean, I don't know about that.
I see you not
Here we go.
Mike Rome. You did not like this costume on Saturday.
Yeah, no one cares about the costume. I agree. Ring the bell. Here we go. Knockout TNA Knockouts title tonight. Main event. All right. Just like every match, collar elbow tie up. The staple of tonight's show.
3 different brands have been represented of all NXT.
That's right. 3 title matches. Yeah, the women. All 3 women titles. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Great job here. This is a woman-heavy-centric show. Other than the men match stinker between Tavion and the match. This has been decent. Myles Borne. It's been a real good the TNA tonight. Women-centric. They keep carrying the show. All right, nice move. Come on, ladies. Make this show good. It's right now decent. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute.
Landing on her feet is getting overpowered for a moment by Jordynne Grace. Kelani thought Grace didn't do her job as an official on Showdown.
Oh, a slap by Kelani on Jordynne Grace. You really want to go there? Wow, a little disrespect there by the champion. Uh-oh, Jordynne Grace with the death press.
Jordynne Grace here, a former 3-time Knockouts champion, as you pointed out, the second longest woman to hold the title in terms of total days. She's actually been TNA Knockouts champion while the Kelani Jordynne has had a lead time. And a victory, though, she become the 7th woman to hold the championship on 4 separate occasions.
What is Jordynne Grace setting up for herself for failure here? Kelani now. Oh. Okay, that was a good kick. That was a little clunky there. Kelani now going. Kelani, what's she going to do? Frog splash on the legs. I don't know about the psychology on that one, though. We got the moonsault there. Frank thinks it's bad. Okay, what do we got going on? Oh, all right, Kelani, a little aggressiveness there. We're getting a commercial. We're getting a picture-in-picture, fellas. What are we getting here? Looks like we're getting a picture-in-picture on the U.S. side. But back here on the international side, we still got it. We're not going anywhere. They're giving us the full match up here. For the next 2.5 minutes. It's a shorter commercial, 3 minutes instead of a 3.5-minute commercial. Jordynne Grace, no. Oh, working on that knee. Kelani now working on that left leg, hamstring knee area of Jordynne Grace. Oh, that was nice, innovative. Okay, Kelani. For the next minute, we got 2 minutes here. She should put her in a single leg crab. Crowd a little docile, a little bit. Dragon screw? No, Kelani now up high. Kalani's going to work on that leg again. I would have liked Kendal Gray to done this kind of work on Lash Legend. But then you can't have that. Maybe they were saving that for this match. Oh. You can't. You don't want to copy and paste the same match with the producers. So maybe they had that conversation. Because then you notice, oh, this is the identical match. You don't want that. You want a difference of a match. And look at how Kelani just worked the leg again. One more time, just continues to work on the leg. How do you stop a badass powerhouse? You compromise the legs. I mean, you could still do a skin. There's many ways of skinning a cat. They could have done it with Lash Legend. Well, Kendal Gray, I mean, she's an amateur background. She should have been working on the legs on Lash Legend. And you're like, all right, I can see why. If you're going to start dissecting and watch the show all together like that and reviewing it, look, here we go. That single leg crab. Guys, do I know this product or what? Didn't I say coming out to the commercial for the minute, she should put her in the single leg crab? And she got her in the single leg crab. Now they come back from the commercial. Now the crowd is going to want her to rally to break the submission hold. Perfect. You hear the crowd. I would have not broken it up here. They broke it up a little too close. I would have kept the single leg coming back from the commercial break. This should have been seen by the internet. Although it's picture in picture, they are seeing it, but you want to hear the crowd reaction. Right there, Jordynne Gray. Oh, okay, she grabbed her. All right. That's what I was going to say. Where's the knee? She should have agreed grabbing her knee, and she did. All right. She sold it. Good job. Good job. I like the psychology. It might not be the sharpest, but the psychology is working here. Back and forth. Good forearm. Oh, Kelani, those kicks had more. There's more umph behind those kicks. Oh, just slapped her. Here's another body slam here by Jordynne Grace. Nope, reversal. Another back to the knee chop block there by Kelani. I love it. Keep going there, man. Weaken your opponent. Oh, look at this backslide by the Juggernaut. Let me see what you're going to do here. Ramming head on the, okay. Very innovative on the offense. Now sets up for the pin. No, Kelani. Oh, what a short arm clothesline by Jordynne Grace. Another clothesline. Kelani, no. Reversal. Oh, beautiful. Behind buster. Executed beautifully. Yeah, they did, Heather. They did. We got TNA NXT chants. I will be cheering TNA if I was in the crowd. Jordynne Grace trying to set up for a driver. Nope. Oh, what a kick. Beautiful. Kelani's out athleticism wrestling Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace again compromised with the legs. Beautiful, but look at Jordynne using her power. This is a... Oh. Springboard. Oh, that move by Kelani. A sprint leg stunner of springboard. Kick out that toe. That was beautiful execution by Kelani.
Nice, man. And like I said before, you can't have buddies, you can't have pals, you can't have friends or anything like that. But the thing is, Blake Monroe, come on, agree with me on that.
Oh, both ladies with some forearms in the middle of the ring. Oh, Jordynne again hurt a knee there, but no, back spits. Yep. Trying to go. Follow. Oh. Juggernaut. Here we go. Oh, no, slipped. Uh-huh. Oh. Pin. That was done on purpose. That was not a botch, ladies and gentlemen. The story of the match, she's been working on that knee all match. Single leg crab, ramming her into the stairs. So Jordynne Grace slipping on that rope was done on purpose. There it is. Because she did that during the match. She's been favoring that leg from impeding her from doing wrestling moves. It was not, again, it's not a botch or a mistake. That was a purpose move there. Throughout the 3-minute commercial break, she was being worked on, Kelani executing and attacking the knee, and so forth. That's the psychology of the match. Jordynne Grace is, and that's the match. That's what we wanted Kendal Bray to do to Lash Legend, and Kelani is doing it here. Roller. No. That, oh, what a super kick. Holy smacks. The knee is buckling. She's been selling that knee excellent. Buckling and all that good stuff. And that's what's going to cause her to win this, to lose this match. Here's another one. She's going to have a mix up here on the watch. Here we go. Kelani not working. Is this a Spanish Fly situation here? Yeah, no. Spanish Fly, they got it. Ah, no. Ah, come on. All the shenanigans tonight. Why is that referee coming out? Pay attention to the match. Oh, wow. Jordynne Grace. Kelani's taking the title. One, two. Oh, almost had a new champion. Ah, come on, fellas. They're letting them wrestle still. All right, they're still letting them go. Kelani's going to use the belt. Yes, she did. Oh, wow. Wow. Kelani went to the dark side to steal it. Oh, wow. Kelani Jordynne. I'm surprised she went there. Oh, damn. That was a shot, too. You know why they need to do this, guys? They need to, I'll explain it after these two guys are going out of here. Yeah, Trick Williams. Oh, they do that. They do that spot so many times in NXT. They overuse that. Talk about overusing that spot. They use that spot so many times.
There's got to be some sense of order now. Can you not agree with me?
All right, we're still not off the air yet. Oh, here comes Ava.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You two want to fight so bad? Fine. You can do
Last man standing match. I said it.
2 weeks NXT champion.
Didn't I say that? Last man standing match. I don't need to be a part of Body Slam. Fart. I know this shit, bro.
Powering off.
I told you. Yeah, Ricky's been using the spear for a while, Junior. He's been using the spear for a while. I told you that was going to happen. I told you just like that. They go off the air, last man standing. I said it when they before. It was going to be a last man standing match. They needed it for Kelani Jordynne. I wanted to get to that. She needs to do that. If you want Indy Hartwell to be your TNA Knockouts champion, and Kelani's the uber babyface, out babyfacing Indy, she wasn't going to win the title. You need Kelani to become obsessive with the Knockouts title and turn heel on NXT television, where it's going to translate on TNA TV, her being this newfound heel or edgy Kelani, where you're going to want the crowd to dislike her. She comes out too babyface or too sugary or too respectful to the TNA brand. It's going to be really hard to take that title away from her if she's the way she came out towards Indy in that promo. She ate her up with kindness or respect or the love for TNA. So if they're really going to put the title strap and they want Indy Hartwell to be your Knockouts champion, you needed Kelani to do this on NXT television. Plain and simple. You got to you got to find a reason not to like Jordynne. Not Jordynne, Kelani. Kelani. You just, Jordynne Grace, Kelani Jordynne, it's just, I'm getting my own names mixed up. But yeah, that's what you need to do. Plain and simple. If you want Kelani to be disliked, she has to be this heel, especially if you want to take away that Knockouts title. But today was a really crazy up and down when it comes to NXT. I thought it was good. Was it great? No. Was it terrible? No. It was good. It was fair. It was a good 2 hours of watching wrestling. It allows us, at least myself and those that are watching, escape from a little bit of other stuff going on. I know some people were probably going to be watching Game 4 of the World Series. There's basketball. But for me, to get a little bit of escape, to be entertained watching wrestling, it wasn't a bad show. There's some matches, I understand, but you have to give them TV time. You have to give Myles, you have to give Tavion some TV time. You have to show that Evolve title. Tonight they did something that we don't know that normally you could say they normally don't do. They put all the women's world champions were on tonight. Evolve, NXT, TNA. The only thing they didn't have was the Speed Women's Champion because she's injured, and Blake Monroe cut a promo because I don't think there was enough time. I thought it was okay. It was fine. Grace is going to is getting a Killer Cross. She's getting there. She's getting there. Well, it wasn't so great for me because I fell asleep. A real nosedive from last week. From last week, it was good. This is why Frank said it right in the chat. You need TNA involvement. It gets that excitement. You put, just tell me if a Matt Cardona wrestled the match, people will get excited. Last week, Leon Slater, people were excited to see Leon. When you see the TNA wrestlers, Joe Henry just did a cameo. Good to see that he's back on television. With any company, with NXT or TNA, at least we saw Joe Henry. When you get to see them on there, it's good to see that exciting TNA crossover when we get to see them. Is it something that, as us as wrestling fans, do you think it's a crutch? You could argue it could be, but I like the involvement. You want to keep TNA names circulating with the collaboration, part of the show week after week. We'll see how it goes. You can't keep calling her the Juggernaut if she keeps going to lose every time. That's right. You can't. She's becoming invincible. She's getting beat. She's unbeatable. She's beatable. Not unbeatable. with that said, we say thank you guys. I want to say thank you to everyone that watches on YouTube, on Kick, Truvo, Instagram Live, Facebook Live. Man, thank you. Appreciate you guys watching, following. Continue to follow us, subscribe on our YouTube channel. We're trying to get 30,000 subscribers. We continue to grow. Follow us on all our different platforms. Thank you for your time. Again, it's just my humble thanks. That's why I got to give you guys, because I appreciate it. You could watch anyone else, but you chose to watch me this evening, and I want to say thank you. Appreciate you guys all. You have a wonderful night. You have a blessed, wonderful night. We'll be back on. I think I'm gonna do the Thursday TNA just to see what it is, because I kind of miss TNA. I want to see what the Hardys, maybe they make an announcement, something there. NXT could do it on it. Can't do it on its own. It was much better when TNA. Great job. Appreciate you, Frank. Yeah, I think the collaboration works for both. At the end of the day, it just works. It just works for both of them. They're both benefiting. At the end of the day. So with that said, guys, have a wonderful night. We'll see you Thursday, and then Friday SmackDown, and of course Monday, Saturday night's main event. So gracias, un millón. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys all. Have a wonderful night.